What up, YouTube? It's your man, the big dog, baby. We out here. Whew. The mushroom foraging shown in this video was done on May 24th, 2022 in Dane County, Wisconsin. I'm being quiet. I'm on public land and I'm finding mushrooms. I stopped. I just stopped because I wanted to put my first mushroom in the bag, which it is, and I didn't really want to start the show with that. And then I stop and I just look right. I got this little nugget right here, laying on its side. Kind of tore up, but I mean, I can use that. I can use some of that. Passing the smell test. But then I started looking around. I started just rushing the stuff, and I got a couple nice ones in here now. There's a good one. That's pretty fresh too. Oh, I see another big one down there. So I don't know, this must be this little elm tree that snapped off, but I see at least 4 mushrooms on it now, and you know what, they're fresh enough for me. Classic. Oh, that's a good one. One little hole in it. That's a freaking beauty. I'm just nailing the cuts right now. It just came loose. So I'm just gonna pop it. Oh, that's still fresh. That's still really fresh. That's nice. I have found 5 mushrooms tonight so far. And 3 of them have been tipped over. That's not cut by a person, that's just knocked over. Who would leave that laying around? It's a perfect cooker with some warm butter. And I could be walking past so many mushrooms right now. I could be walking past so many mushrooms right now. The foliage is up. You can see it. I am not in any way, shape, or form above admitting that I learned things this year. And I did. I learned a ton of stuff this year about morels. And, you know, I've seen people say in the past that they would find morels on ash trees, and I didn't understand that because that was not my experience. But now, I don't know, it must be something with that ash wood, maybe, where it held the nutrients longer than an elm tree does. So I gotta explain what I'm trying to say here. Those ash trees, the borers killed them like 3-4 years ago. And when I see like dead elm trees, like usually those first couple years that they're dead, that's when they're good. For these, it took some time. They weren't producing mushrooms last year at all. So I'm wondering in my head, for the same reason that ash wood is like good to burn and used for baseball bats and stuff, whereas you don't hear elm being good for that, I'm wondering if it's just like a wood characteristic where it's just that harder wood was slower to release nutrients. I'm not a scientist, but that's my thought process on it. But I mean to tell you, I'm on this hillside here on the north side. I'm going to check every one of these ash trees all the way up because almost every single one of them. Here's the tree. No buttressing. Hard bark. Really hard bark. There is some sticks, but they go up instead of down. And then you can see the dead top up there. But I mean to tell you, these suckers, every single one of them, has one of them little buggers right on it, like 2 to 3 feet away. I did find one that had 2 on it, so I always keep looking, but that's just one perfect yellow sitting right there. And if you can find one of those per ash tree right now, I got some trees to check. Just as soon as I said I find one per ash tree, this one's got 3 on it for sure. Right next to the tree. And that's cool. There's another one right there. And then further down, there's a really fresh one right there. And that is sweet. So we're collecting mushrooms now for sure. We're getting a bag going. Just a baby. It's already a little dried up and beat up. We'll take it. That little baby's nice. That one's still really nice. I know I said I believe in knives, and I do. I bring one with. I've been pinching again though, because it doesn't leave stumps. I don't want to leave those stumps out there for other people to find. I just want to get them gone. I don't know. We out here. It's happening. I absolutely love doing this. This is so rad. I gotta be extra quiet. I think I might have somebody in the woods with me. That would be very surprising to me, considering I'm finding mushrooms all over the place. But if that's true, then I guess I'm just in the nick of time. Another freaking beauty. Plop it in her lap, breakfast in bed, back scratch, butt touch. If you can't get laid when you're making this omelet for your SO, it's your problem, dude. Figure it out.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Chicken wing. Abraham.
Hot dog and bologna, hot dog and bologna. So that's how I'm going to do my omelet tonight. I still got to flip it, which could be challenging. All right, YouTube, I'm going to flip an omelet. You man. Thanks for teaching me how to cook an omelet, Joni. I appreciate you. Golf, 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 golf. Cold-blooded. So it busted out a little bit where the asparagus was too close together, but pepper jack cheese, Swiss cheese went on. That's 2 eggs, a little bit of milk in it. Morel mushrooms, asparagus from the ditch. We Out Here classics. That is the omelet of the year. That is some good eats. Asparagus, morels. This is God food. pepper jack, Swiss, onions from the garden. Let's get the face set. I love the earthiness of the morels. They're really growing on me, actually. I know I said in the last one, I've been eating them a few times now. I really like them with eggs. They're really good with eggs. You work hard to go get the dang things. Treat yourself to something nice. Make yourself a real omelet. Alright fam, time for the update. I went on Tuesday of this last week and still found really solidly fresh mushrooms. Now since then we've had an enormous amount of rain and it's been really consistently cool and not really sunny at all in Dane County except for this afternoon. It was nice out but not hot, like 70 degrees. I'm calling for a full out Morel weekend still here. The foliage is up. It's hard to see stuff. But if you get right up on the base of those trees, especially on north slopes, I think that there's real opportunity there. A lot of the stuff that you've seen that was up and out already when it was hot and got dry, that stuff might be too far gone now. North facing slopes, I'm still finding it mushrooms and I'm definitely going again this weekend. It's supposed to be hot. That's probably going to be the end of it, but I think that there are some King Kong yellows to be found out there yet. You're asking me for this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, Dane County area, and anywhere north of there, I'd say you better get after it. That's probably the last go for the year, and there's definitely still fresh mushrooms out there. I just proved that. Go get it, guys. Have fun. We out here. Catch you on the next one.